Hey guys, it's Scott from TheFluxRealm. I'm one of the new GFX artists for, well, yeah, one of the new GFX artists for the channel. I got a new mic, so I thought I'd decide to make a little tutorial for you guys to try out on Cinema 4D. If you haven't got Cinema 4D, bummer. I will do a lot of Photoshop tutorials over the time. However, I want to start off with Cinema 4D because I feel I'm strongest at that. So we start with going to MoGraph, Motex. You might want to level yourself out a bit though as well, so you're straight. Sorry, I was having a little. You want to change the width to 75. I'm just gonna use Scott, my name. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my name. You might want to put it on capitals just to make it better. Subdivision 12. Bring it to the middle-ish. That'll do. You want to go to caps and you want to set both caps to fillet and both steps and radius from 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Oh, 3 and 4. That will set that. And also, whilst you're here, you want to go to the bottom part where it says type. Engons, you want to go to something like that anyway. Quadrangles or whatever. You want to click that and you want to click tick the regular grid and you want to change that to 5. That will set some nice sharp and precise lines for us really. Whilst you're here as well, you want to change this adaptive to subdivided just to make it a lot sleeker, I guess. We can go ahead and throw in a poly FX. This is the thing that actually sets the pixels to now disperse out the where you've decided to place it. So if we go to MoGraph and the poly FX at the bottom of the thing, it should be there for everyone, I think. You want to click that and bring it up a bit. So as you can see, nothing actually comes out. Which is kind of a pain in the ass. So what you want to do is go to transform and you want to change everything to 0, like so. I hope I saying it. And oh yeah, whilst you're there, once you change that to 0, you want to go to drag the poly FX over the Motex so the arrow is facing down, and let go. So that will, as you can see there, it's kind of made all the text go invisible. However, there is an easy way of fixing that. So what you want to do is go to fall off. See the shape here, infinite. You want to go to linear. This will set the pixelation for near enough the whole text. That's what you don't want. So what you want to do is, sorry, let me just move it. Oh, sugar. You want to move that to wherever you wish, to be honest with you. But yeah, anyway. So you can see here, this is kind of a pain in the ass. So you want to go to the orientation. Oh, you want to go to orientation, and you want to go to minus X. This will set it to pixelate only where your actual thing is. So you can see there it starts to pixelate. So yeah, and also whilst you're here, you want to turn off the fall off. Turn up the fall off. This will set how many pixels is flying out once. I normally have 100 because I like a lot of pixels flying out at a time. Then you want to go to the spline, whatever, and you want to right click and click square. That does not work. You want to click the second one from the top and the bottom one. Just left click, and you want to click in the middle, and you want to just drag it down so it's got a bent type. A nice curve to it. So yeah, that gives it kind of pixely type effect, but as you can see, it's quite grainy still. So what you want to do is, whilst highlighting the poly FX, you want to go to I think it's MoGraph even, and you want to go to effect. So this will yeah, we add an effect to basically the poly FX, and you want to click random. This should splits all the particles out, making it a lot more sharper now. That's looking pretty awesome actually, quite frankly. And there's not really anything you can change here quite, so you can just like move it about. Well, this doesn't really matter moving the random about, but I mean, you can play with the poly FX. So and give it. So I want to do that because I quite like it, like blitzing and giving, trying to drag in the second T. So that's looking good for me. So that's the basic creation of it. You can go ahead and add a I like using planes as floor just because they're a lot easier to use than crappy old floors. And you want to just set the size. I've set the size quite huge just because it looks nicer. I'm just going to quickly set the floor just so you can see what I mean by the pixels. So if I go to, I think it's reflection, would it be? Oh, we want to change that. We want to change that to 20 for now. So I'm just testing it all. So you can just test with your materials however I like, the way I like it. So, oh, by the way, you want to make sure your render settings, you want to go to output and you want to make sure that width and height is as follows: 1280 by 720. And also, if you feel like it, you can add a light which set it all up for when you add a global illumination, I think it's called. Now you want to add it so then there's some quite nice shadows on it, and then you want to go ahead and go render settings again, sorry, and you want to go to effect and you want to add global illumination. You can go to the irradiance cache and you can set these stochastic or whatever samples and the record density to low. This makes the lighting a lot more harsh for it, and also with the lighting you can, I think it's in general, you can go to the shadowing and you can go shadow map soft, and if I render that out now, it might take a little while. And you can see there, you've got some really cool creation, I guess. But I think my text is is through the floor, so I'm going to put it at 102. That should set it normally does. Oops. I think that is me closest, I think. I'm not sure how close I am to the floor. Oh no, I am going through it. It's a bit strange. So yeah, you can just set what you wish. So yeah, that's how I make pixelation. And you can see the blocks are quite nice and shardy. You can fiddle around, rotate the polyFX to fit your, so you can like pixelate it from a certain way. I'm gonna move it a bit, so I can move it a bit. So you can see there, you can get some really cool evaporation look there. Yeah, feel free to do that. So yeah, that's the basic knowledge of it, and you can add, you know, like I do recommend glossy type materials to be thrown on the text, because when the lights are reflecting on it, it really does give a reflection to it, and it looks really nice. Looks very sleek. Also, a plain maybe with just illumination. Don't put a color on. Maybe actually no, put the color to pitch black and tick illumination. Don't change illumination, just tick it, and it'll look quite nice. So yeah, that's how to make a text erosion on my last video that I did. So enjoy, guys.